Right, so today we're exploring the Kyrkö Mosse car graveyard, which is basically in the woods here in Sweden. Forgot to mention we're in rural Sweden, and some Swedish lunatic over the years has acquired about 150 mostly old weird Swedish cars that I don't know how to identify, and just sort of left them rotting in the woods. A couple of random old Mercedes products, a lot of old Volkswagens as well. Seem to like a good Volkswagen to leave in the woods. What's that? What's that hanging off the bottom?
Exhaust is just off. It sounds sick.
So yeah, so that was a sidetrack. But yeah, we'll enjoy. Try to work out what this is. Yeah, it's a Beetle. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's a Volkswagen Beetle. Look, there's the transaxle gearbox, and the engine goes behind it. Yeah, it's an air-cooled Beetle there. What have we got here?
Yes, good question.
Some of these are going to be a bit beyond us, I think, because it's weird Swedish stuff. Is there a badge on the steering wheel? No. Is there a... Right, I'm going to have to pass on that one. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Ford Anglia?
Yeah.
Bit of a shame to see it like that, but... Over here. Pass. Oh god. I was only able to identify the Beetle because the transaxle gearbox in the back.
No, it's like a Volvo block.
Yeah, it's a Volvo. I recognise the Volvo rear end. It can only be a Volvo.
Right,
It's a very fucked Volvo, that's what it is. Chrome's absolutely mint. There's got to be a big Ford product, that. Is it? It's not a Ford rear quarter pillar though. Now this is difficult. Because it guessed the car, but on expert level here. There's a roof for a Beetle. Or is it? No, it's not. It's something else. Oh, an old Saab. They're just beyond fucked. I've never seen anything get that fucked.
Fraser would love to try and weld this back together again.
Oh yeah. After that Peugeot 504 project, we've got this.
Dump it outside your parents' house.
Oh, this look. It used to look like this in here. There used to be a shed back there.
Well, it looks like there is a remnant of a shed back there.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I love it.
It's actually mental how it's ended up with this state of decay. How does something go from a functioning car to this? That's really quite incredible. Right, let's play Guess the Car again. I believe this is an old Volkswagen bay window bus. Yes, definitely. And there's the chassis for another one.
Careful, Volkswagen fanboys might tell you that's mint and it's worth £10,000.
Yeah, I've seen Volkswagen people restore worse than this, to be fair, so don't come out here hoping to see this stuff. It might be gone and restored. Yeah, it's a bay window. I even got the...
Is it?
This one is, yeah.
It's not. The engine's there.
Is it not? Oh. Okay, so this one isn't a Volkswagen then. But that one definitely is. I was just looking at the windscreen frame and so I didn't have the split in it.
See why you get confused. It's not like some Polish transit.
Nah. Commer maybe? Look at how much structural integrity remains.
This is a sportier car.
It's like something Fraser would buy.
It's mint.
Right.
Fraser probably live in that.
Let's have another game of what the hell is this? It looks like it was quite nice, whatever it is. Yeah. I'm genuinely stuck again. What is it?
I'd say Ford at least.
It's good. It's some sort of Ford. Some sort of Ford product. Yes, whatever it is. Some sort of Ford coupe. I don't think it's even that old. That's the weird thing.
If you have any idea what this car is, correct us in the comment section.
Yeah, if anyone knows what this is, do comment. It's modern enough that it's actually got plugs and stuff for electrical connectors. No, that one's beating me as well. No idea. 4-cylinder petrol. So it's not German or British, because I think any sort of German or British cars of this size were 6-cylinder. Not much of this left, is it? Wishbone bushes are mint though. Look at this old Volkswagen.
It's a Volkswagen.
Yeah, this has got me before. But it's got the cooling vents of a Volkswagen, so it must be. Yeah, there's actually some usable parts on this. Look. One anyway. Sure sells a little bit, that always seems to happen. Seems to be good for behind the scenes. Man, what's wrong with it? Ain't got no gas in it. Okay, so all that I know about Beetles is from Jack. Right. I reckon the heater channels on this aren't good. No. It's actually... chassis lag thing's solid.
Jack would love this.
He would, oh yeah, he'd bring it home and fix it. But it's weird though, the rain rails on it are actually alright. It's weird. It's a very, very early one, like, because it's got the wires for the, you know, the indicator thing that came out the side.
Trafficator.
Yeah, trafficator, that, yeah. It's got trafficator wiring. But then it's just a single rear window. So it's not that old. It's not one of the very first ones, but it is pretty damn old.
Mint.
Yeah. Very, very interesting place. What's this big old thing?
That's 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
Surely it's going to be Volvo.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I mean, we are in Sweden, so Volvo is probably a good guess for a lot of us.
Yeah, yeah, it's just guessing Volvo's probably pretty accurate, to be fair.
This is shows the nature of the wind again.
Yeah. I think if this is the UK, they'd make whoever owned this clear it up. This is the country that Greta Thunberg's from.
This is why.
Really old Volvo estate. I'm sure I've seen a picture of one of them before somewhere. Yeah, if Greta saw this, she'd be fucking pissed.
Shall we send it to her?
I wonder what the story is here. Couple of wells on the block.
Good as new.
What the hell is that thing actually? Look, massive air tank on it.
Is it a welder?
Don't know.
The old welders used to be powered like this.
Yeah, it could be. That makes sense, wouldn't it? Look at the wheels. I don't even think a tyre goes on that. That's just what you get.
Oh, this is a Corvette. Look, it's got a mono leaf.
Oh, yes. That's actually quite interesting. Yeah, so we think we're looking at an early attempt at making a Corvette ZR6.
Really?
Double overhead cam. No, it's this is too technologically advanced to be a Corvette.
This is the C8 ZR.
Yeah. Yeah, if this was a Corvette, Americans would be upset at that level of technology. Here's an interesting find. No idea what this thing is. But it would appear to have a Mercedes OM616 in it. Now this is an OM 115, which is the diesel version of the original engine from my fire engine. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm guessing this is a Hanomag of some sort. Oh, look at that, it's got Mercedes. Like the latches for the quarter windows are Mercedes latches. This is a very old Mercedes. It doesn't look like one though. It's more like a Hanomag if it's anything. Yeah, it's got to be. No, Mercedes steering pump though. Yeah, it is. It's a Merc. Yeah, it's the equivalent of the fire engine one generation before. That's what it is. And because it's a Mercedes, it gets a baptised by fire sticker. The world's most dangerous inspection pit. This is cool.
Happiness is just around the corner.
I don't think there's any happiness around the corner for this thing.
Remember, don't fall over.
Oh, good advice. Oh, sorry, right, where's the driver's seat? Right hand drive.
Oh yeah.
Actually, kind of something interesting about, I don't know if it's Sweden in particular, but definitely the Netherlands, they used to drive on the left. No, maybe it is Sweden I'm thinking of, but that's why it's right hand drive. Anyway.
Doesn't seem that old though.
It is though, it's right hand drive. Right, let's run over some cyclists. Done.
And now he climbs out.
It's kind of interesting though, because look, the step actually still functions as a step. It's rotten and fallen off and is now upside down on the ground, but still performs its original function. This is either a workshop, or this was where the previous owner of the property took the people that he abducted. I don't think he actually did that, just to be clear, but
It's like a saw S.
yeah. There's a serious collection of absolutely fucked shit. He liked a good beetle, didn't he? Well, a fucked beetle. But I suppose if you're just gonna chuck it in the woods outside your house, why isn't this guy any cheap shit? Somebody will put that there for a photo. Very interesting place, but these things, a lot of these were probably driven to where they're sitting. It's a really bizarre thing. Someone's definitely just put that there for a picture. Or maybe that's how he stored his doors. Never know. Oh yes. Oh. I thought it was an exhaust fan, it's not. It's a gasket. Wait, that ignition coil actually looks better condition than Fraser's.
Oh, Dodge.
Yeah, not on the Rangy. Maybe we should nab it for him. It's amazing to think though, just think, these were probably driven here. There's something in reasonable condition over there. Still got paint on it.
I think every now and then one seems to be slightly better preserved than all the rest.
Yeah, I think it's when one's fully rotten away, is then replaced it with another one. But you don't want your collection of utterly beyond saving dilapidated shit to deplete, so you need to add something else. The worrying thing is I do actually kind of get how you end up in this situation. Because he probably had one of those. Then another one came up for sale really cheap that had loads of extras on it that he didn't have, or one particular bit in excellent condition. Thought, what a fucking bargain. I need to buy that, bring it home and shove it in the woods behind my house. And that's what he's done. Somebody has made a bridge out of doors. This will be good. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so don't do that. Oh my god, is that what I think it is? No, it's not. But it's still cool. It's another old Mercedes, but actually recognisable as a Mercedes this time. Not just going by the intake manifold. It's got tartan seats, look. What a machine. A factory chassis cab as well. Yes, factory chassis cab. It's actually quite rare. Very comfy in there. I think that's a Ford Zephyr. I think. But yeah, it was about the time where Ford started trying to make their European stuff look a lot like their American stuff. And that was the product.
Yeah.
So I think that's what that is.
The Ford Zephyr was a four-door.
Was it? Oh. Did they do a big two-door? Actually looks kind of like a Chevrolet Corvair. Even sitting at home with the internet, I'm still no further forward to figuring out what this thing is, but the rear lights make it look like a Corvair. Same in the shape of the rear boot-led stroke engine cover.
What about a Ford console? You know,
Ford console?
It's from the thing down there.
Yeah, the thing over there, the white and blue thing, that, yeah.
Maybe a console.
That does look right. I know that this is a, no, where is it? The slopey back thing, where's that? Over there. That's a Volvo.
I mean,
yeah.
good guess.
I don't know the model number for it, but remember the weird SUV thing that was driven over in the military museum? It's just basically a jacked up version of that.
Is it the same thing that...
With a curvy back, yeah.
Guy Martin?
No, I think that was a P1800 or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Back to playing guess what the fuck this is. Anybody knows what this is? Do comment. It's got to be a Ford product, I think. Probably is American, you're right. Has it got an engine in it? No. Let's climb in it. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm in here looking for clues as to what the hell this is. I wonder what this was. No, there's no hint in here what this was. There's not a single bit of trim left or anything. Because it looks like it used to look quite cool. Here's a cool one. Austin Maxi, but complete with a GB sticker on the boot lid. Hope that doesn't happen to our truck. Drive here, you're never allowed to leave. No, stuck in the woods forever. I don't know who Gonzo was, but he's mentioned in quite a lot of the graffiti. What is that thing? I want to say in Austin.
An A30? Is an Austin A30?
Yeah, Austin A30. That's sick. What's that doing here? There's actually a race series for those. Rowan Atkinson runs in it. And we have a winner for the most fucked vehicle I've ever seen.
What,
narrowly beating Fraser's Peugeot. It's a Beetle, is it?
I don't know. No, it's not. It's not a 4-cylinder.
Oh, of course, yeah, no, it's a inline 4 in the back.
It's not a Skoda product, is it?
Oh, it must be, yeah. Yeah, it's got to be an old Skoda of some sort. Inline 4 in the back. It's got gear cams as well. That's actually quite cool. What a piece of fucking engineering. And that would explain why it's so rusty, because it's a Skoda product.
This was actually only made yesterday.
Yeah, they only put this in here yesterday. Yeah, that's going to be a warranty claim, isn't it? I think it is. Look at this, is getting interesting. Look at the way this tree's growing behind the bumper. Oh shit. Look at that. You know it's been here for a while, regardless of everything we just said.
Tree. This is a V4.
And Dan's identified this. It's a Saab V4. Who made that bearing? Fucking hell. Steering pump's still good too. God, it's got a block heater. We need one of those. Steal it. What a strange heater thing. It's a bit of a sad state though, isn't it?
Yeah. Probably quite a rare engine nowadays.
Yeah. I remember seeing them on the Monte Carlo rally. They were just hilarious. Went quite well when they were going. Sounded like a very, very angry Piaggio. I actually quite like these in not fucked condition. I can't remember what model it is, but it's definitely a Volvo. And the flat front and the slope back.
Brand new. Not the actual wires.
Yeah, all the wiring's from back before biodegradable wiring, so it'll last forever. What's that? Oh, a charcoal canister. Very big ones. There must be a railway emissions car of some sort. Yeah. Well, it used to be blue.
Chevy.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's got to be American. Was it a 4-door Bel Air? Yeah, it's huge. Got to be 4-door Bel Air. Could be wrong though.
Looks like Skoda 6 are sort of generic in that, really.
Yeah.
Well, in cars.
What's this thing? There's more and more and more of them. Like, they go as far as you can see.
Well, one does have a tree going through it.
Yeah. We're getting into the seriously old section now. I wonder if that car will fit Fraser's Mercedes. We should bring that back for him.
You'd love it. Is that
Yeah.
an aluminium head?
Yes, I think so, yeah. Yeah, the Swedes actually did some innovative stuff with the cars back in the day. This will be the really fucked section coming up. You know, these ones must have been bad if this guy didn't think they were worth saving. Yeah, well, thank you very much for watching. That's the end of this video. Although later on in the trip we actually find another car graveyard with even more random stuff in it. There's just some quite interesting stuff in there, so if you're interested in this sort of urban decay type thing, check that one out as well.